All right, let's now turn our attention to Europe, where conflict seems to be brewing between the European Union bloc and the United Kingdom over the supply of the COVID-19 vaccines. It started after EU's chief Ursula von der Leyen said that it was prepared to take some exceptional steps to halt the export of COVID-19 vaccines to Britain unless Britain started to ship shots to the bloc.
In other words, we want reliable deliveries of vaccines. We want to increase in the contracts. We want to see reciprocity and proportionality in exports. And we are ready to use whatever tool we need to deliver on that. This is about making sure that Europe gets its fair share.
The EU's threat quickly produced a pretty strong response from the United Kingdom, and the Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab accused the EU of engaging in brinkmanship of the type exhibited by lesser democratic nations.
Explaining because the world's watching. We've, all of us, including with our European friends, been saying throughout the pandemic that it would be wrong to curtail or interfere with lawfully contracted supply. We all said it last year on PPE. We've been saying it this year on vaccines and other things. And it also cuts across the direct assurances that we had from the Commission, and indeed which I followed up on this week and over the last few days with Vice President Borrell and Vice President Dombrovskis. And were reliably informed that they weren't aware of any plans to restrict lawfully contracted supply to the UK.
The situation developed even as the United Kingdom's health service has admitted that people under the age of 50 will have to wait another month to get inoculated because of a major vaccine shortage. The EU, meanwhile, has criticised the Anglo-Swedish vaccine maker AstraZeneca of delaying Europe's coronavirus vaccination campaign. Now, Ursula von der Leyen has said that the company originally had pledged to deliver 90 million doses of its shot in the first 3 months of 2021, but later said that it could only provide about 40 million doses and then reduced it further to about 30 million doses. Now, the EU's chief criticism comes even as over a dozen nations across Europe have temporarily suspended the rollout of the AstraZeneca vaccine due to reports of blood clotting in some recipients of the shot. The company and the international regulators have said that there is no evidence that the vaccine is to blame, but several countries, including Germany, France, Italy and Spain, have suspended its use. Now, the EU still aims to vaccinate over 70% of all adults by September. AstraZeneca is one of the vaccines in use on the continent, but the escalating concern is another setback for EU's vaccination drive that has been plagued by shortages and other hurdles and is lagging well behind the campaigns in Britain and the United States. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.